What's up, YouTube? Mr. Lamissy here, and today we're going to be doing a unique tier list for throwing weapons. This one should be pretty quick as there's not a ton of weapons that we're going to be throwing around, but I figure still good to go through and get all the items in there. So let's go ahead and jump into it and get started. We have Titan's Revenge. I'm just starting with the... Oh, I do need to change that from pole arms and spears. Thank you. Throwing weapons. Perfect. So we do have Titan's Revenge as our starter right here. And as you can see, there's also, I have to scroll for all the stats. You get +2 to javelin and spear skills on top of all these other nice stats. You guys know it's Titans. ED, added damage, Amazon skills, lifesteal, fast run walk, strength, dexterity, replenish quantity, increased stack size. This means you can get Ethereal Titans. These are maybe a C, probably I'm just kidding. These are S tier, of course. Of course they're S tier. Ridiculous. You guys thought. And yeah, where else would they go? Now we have Tstrokes over here, which actually have a higher one-hand damage that you're going to have right there. And some people prefer these for the boss kill, as you're going to have the -15 to enemy lightning resist, which is really nice. Also +2 to 4 javelin spear skills, but you don't get the +2 to all skills. +3 to lightning bolt, not used very much. Level 4 lightning on striking, okay, sure. But you get some nice added lightning damage. You get the enhanced damage. And so this is something that a lot of people like for the boss kills. Overall, they're also an S tier. I like Titans a little more than Tstrokes, but it's kind of a preference thing, right? People use both of them for sure. So both of these are very nice, very, very nice javelins that you can use either way. So that starts with there. Diablo 2 throwing weapons. It should say unique. Now let's start into some of the worst ones. We started with 2 S tiers. Let's keep going. So to start it off, there's no normal throwing weapons, I believe. I think everything is at least exceptional, if I'm not mistaken. So starting off, we have Deathbit, which has okay damage on it. Required level 44. I kind of feel like the damage should be a little higher at that point. But with it, you do get Deadly Strike and nice attack rating, life and mana stolen, and a replenished quantity. So you can also get these Ethereal. And because of that, it actually makes them a nice weapon, right? It's actually a decent throw bar weapon. If you get it Ethereal with the Deadly Strike chance on it, and you're wearing like maybe a High Lords or something, Deadly Strike is double damage. For even more Deadly Strike, you can get near 100%, and then you can actually do decent damage. If they're not Ethereal, they're okay still. And I like the nice attack rating bonus because that really helps for these characters. I like it as a B, maybe even an A. I would consider them as an A potentially because you can roll them Ethereal, which is nice. We might move them up to an A. We'll look around. Next up, we have the Scalper, which has okay damage. Required level 57. I kind of want my damage higher though. Open wounds a little bit, some IS, some bonus attack rating, some lifesteal. You do get the replenished quantity as well. So you can put that into A or you can put that Ethereal also. I like it less than the Deathbits though. I'm not gonna lie. I think these go below the Deathbits. I think I want Deathbits in A. I'm not gonna lie. I think I want A and this for a B. Maybe even a C, but I think because they can be Ethereal as well, that bumps it to a B for me. Otherwise, they're probably a C. Moving forward, we have maybe Scalper there, Deathbit there. Okay. Moving forward, we have Warstrikes, which also have the replenished quantity. So all of this is super nice. You have chance for Pierce, 50%, really nice. IAS, 50% Deadly Strike, and decent damage. They are required level 75, which is one of the difficulties, but it's a pretty solid weapon overall. I like it. I think Warstrikes can totally go in the A or a very high B. I'm going to put them in the A for now. The Deadly Strike and Pierce is very helpful. And they're very, very fast, which is good. After that, we have the Jimmer Shreds, which are really just, level 70 required. Requirements aren't too terrible there. Damage is okay, but it's really just cold fire lightning with IAS. This is pretty much just your immune killer, right? Like, you're going to kill it with something. Elemental Axe, I like it a lot. I'm putting it in the A's as well. I don't think it goes S tier, but I think, you know what, for wanting to do all the damage, I think they're good there. And lastly, here we have the Lacerator, which is, honestly, this is what it's. Ethereal has a 33% chance to cast amp damage, which is absolutely massive. You get this in combination with another nice weapon, and you're going to be really crushing. These go into the S tier right here. These are amazing. Lacerator is your, like, oof, that 33% chance for amp damage is so nasty. And then we want unique. What's it going to be? Let me just search Wraith Flight. Javelins. Okay, it was going to be javelins. All right. Wraith Flight has level 76. Requirements aren't terrible. It's always going to be ethereal, which is nice. It has replenished quantity, 1 in 2 seconds, which is nice. 15 mana, 9 to 13 life stolen, and just some enhanced damage. Overall, it just doesn't do enough. Like, it looks like it's going to be so good, and then this is all it is. Very disappointing. C tier for me. And slow. Demon's Arch is another one of these ones. It's got normal attack speed, replenished quantity, so you can have it ethereal as well. Some decent lifesteal on it, 30 IS. And again, just like a fire lightning damage, but level 68 required. It's just a worse Jimmer Shred. I think this is also going to be a C tier for me. But above Wraith Flight. And lastly, we have Gargoyle's Bite, which level 70 required, 145 dex, so that's a little bit higher. Replenished quantity, nice. But again, where are the stats? Just some lifesteal and some poison damage. I mean, it just is. That's our D tier. If there has to be a D tier, I think that's it. Yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst for sure. So, yeah, that's going to be our throwing weapons right there. As you can see, it's mostly the Amazon gets those two just to smack around. And then Lacerator and Barb. Throw Barb's got some weapons in there. There's definitely some decent weapons in the middle that are usable. You can even use a Demons at some point and maybe a Scalper for like really low if you have nothing else. But yeah, you know, it's meh. All kind of meh. So regardless, hope you guys enjoyed this list. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace, YouTube.